Have you ever wondered why a small piece of fruit could be the reason you're waking up multiple times each night? It may sound surprising, but for many elders in India, this is a reality they face every single night. Imagine this: you finish your dinner, maybe enjoy a slice of orange, or sip some fresh Mozambi juice, feeling content and ready to settle down for a peaceful night's sleep. But just as your body begins to relax, something unexpected happens. Your bladder signals that it's time to wake up. Sounds frustrating, right? In this video, we're going to explore the role that certain fruits play in supporting your bladder, helping you sleep through the night, and preventing those late-night interruptions. But we'll also uncover the 5 fruits that might be quietly making things worse for your bladder. These may seem like small changes, but they could provide real relief for your nights. Before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching this video from, and what time is it in your part of the world right now? Please share with me in the comments below. Even the smallest moment from your day is so meaningful to me. And if you find this information helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on more insights like this. Your support means a lot. There's a quiet frustration that many elders in India experience, though they rarely talk about it: the need to get up multiple times throughout the night just to urinate. You've probably been there, lying down after a long day hoping for restful, uninterrupted sleep. But just a few hours later, you're jolted awake, feeling the familiar urge to head to the bathroom. And sometimes it doesn't even make sense because you don't feel like you've consumed that much liquid. Why does this happen more often after the age of 60? The answer, my friend, lies in the natural changes that come with age. As we grow older, our kidneys slow down a little, especially at night. The ability to balance fluids and filter efficiently becomes gentler, not weaker, just slower. But here's where the real issue lies. While the kidneys are slowing down, the bladder becomes more sensitive. Even small amounts of urine can trigger an urgent signal to the brain, waking you up from your slumber. Now, when we were younger, our bladders had more patience. They'd wait until they were truly full before sending a signal. But as we age, the nerves surrounding the bladder become more alert and less forgiving. A slight pressure can now trigger a strong urge, waking us up multiple times through the night. And it's not just about the bladder. What we eat, especially in the evening, plays a significant role in this. Many common Indian foods like citrus fruits, spicy pickles, or even too much masala chai can irritate the bladder lining. These foods don't cause harm to a younger, healthier bladder, but for older adults, they can lower the pH of the urine, creating a more acidic environment. This acidic urine can irritate an already sensitive bladder, pushing it to empty itself sooner than necessary. It's a cycle that's hard to break, but once we understand how our bodies react to food and drink, we can make small but impactful changes in our diets, leading to more restful nights. Imagine a simple fruit or drink could decide whether you sleep soundly for 6 hours or wake up every 90 minutes. The good news is, once we understand how it all works, small changes in the timing and type of food you consume can bring you real comfort. Sometimes the road to better sleep starts not from your bed, but from your dinner plate. 5 fruits to calm your bladder. In many Indian homes, choosing a fruit after dinner is a simple decision, maybe a sweet banana, a slice of papaya, or a few pieces of watermelon. But what most elders don't realize is that these fruits do more than just satisfy a sweet craving. When chosen wisely, some of these fruits can actually support your bladder and help you sleep better through the night. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive. Digestion slows down, the bladder becomes more reactive, and even seemingly harmless fruits can either bring calm or trigger discomfort. Today, I'm excited to share with you 5 fruits that have quietly helped many seniors in India sleep better, reduce nighttime urgency, and support urinary health in gentle, natural ways. Let's start with one of the most trusted and beloved fruits in Indian kitchens: the banana. Bananas have been a staple of traditional Indian diets for generations, and there's a good reason why. Many elders remember their parents saying, "Eat a banana in the evening, it keeps the stomach cool." This isn't just a saying, there's wisdom behind it. Bananas are naturally low in acid, meaning they don't irritate the bladder lining, making them an ideal choice for someone who struggles with frequent nighttime urination. In fact, a medium-sized banana contains about 400 milligrams of potassium, a mineral known to help relax the smooth muscles of the bladder. This means that the banana can help your bladder remain calm when it's only slightly full instead of sending those urgent signals to your brain. For those who have mild blood pressure concerns, bananas are also beneficial as they provide energy without creating excess heat in the body. The best time to eat a banana is either mid-evening around 500 p.m. or about an hour after dinner. Make sure the banana is ripe but not overripe, and avoid eating it cold from the fridge as it can upset digestion in older adults. Next up, let's talk about papaya. Often seen merely as a fruit for digestion, papaya actually offers much more. This vibrant orange fruit contains an enzyme called papain, which supports the breakdown of proteins in the food we eat, making digestion smoother. And why is this important for bladder health? Because when the stomach and intestines are light and clear, they don't press unnecessarily on the bladder. Picture this: an older gentleman in Pune who used to eat heavy roti sabzi meals with mango pickle at night. After switching to a lighter dinner followed by a slice of papaya, his bloating reduced, and so did his nighttime trips to the toilet. Papaya also has a gentle alkalizing effect on the body, which helps prevent the creation of excess acid in the urine, crucial for seniors whose bladders are already irritated by acidic waste. For seniors, a slice of ripe papaya about 100 grams after dinner can provide real comfort. Just be sure that the papaya is ripe and slightly soft, but not overripe or too raw. Now let's turn to the pear. Often overlooked pears are one of the most bladder-friendly fruits. Soft, sweet, and naturally low in acid pears are an excellent choice for seniors who experience both constipation and urinary urgency. One of the silent reasons seniors feel the need to urinate more frequently is the pressure from the intestines. Pears contain a natural sugar alcohol called sorbitol, which gently draws water into the intestines, promoting smooth bowel movements. By easing constipation, pears help relieve the pressure on the bladder, reducing the frequent need to urinate. This makes pears an ideal fruit for seniors who struggle with both digestion and bladder issues. Pears are not just delicious, they're a natural remedy for urinary health. We've already explored some of the fruits that can support your bladder, but now let's discuss a few that, when consumed at the wrong time, could unknowingly be disturbing your sleep. Eating fruits after dinner might seem like a healthy habit, but for many seniors, especially those over 60, it can have the opposite effect. What we eat after sunset doesn't just affect digestion. It can directly influence how often we feel the urge to wake up and visit the bathroom at night. When it comes to fruits, not all of them are as gentle as they may appear. Let's explore 5 fruits that might be the silent culprits behind those middle-of-the-night bathroom trips. 1. Orange and Mozambi. The citrus dilemma. Oranges and Mozambi are often seen as healthy, refreshing fruits, especially after dinner. In many Indian homes, it's a common tradition to sip on a glass of fresh Mozambi juice after the meal, particularly during the hot summer months. It feels refreshing, cool, and even light on the stomach. But what many elders don't realize is that citrus fruits like orange and Mozambi are packed with citric acid. While citric acid is natural, it can irritate the lining of the bladder, especially when consumed close to bedtime. Take, for instance, an elderly gentleman from Hyderabad who shared his experience with me. He used to drink orange juice around 800 p.m. every evening, thinking it would help him relax and sleep well. But soon, he found himself waking up 3 or even 4 times each night with an overwhelming urgency. It was the acidity in the fruit that caused his bladder to react, lowering the pH of his urine and making it more acidic. This acidic urine, when passed through the bladder, causes irritation and a burning sensation, leading to more frequent trips to the bathroom. The solution is simple. If you enjoy oranges or Mozambi, just shift your consumption to earlier in the day, ideally before 200 p.m. This allows your bladder to recover before bedtime, ensuring a more peaceful night's sleep. 2. Pineapple, sweet but not so easy on the bladder at night. Next up, let's talk about pineapple, juicy, sweet, and a favorite addition to many Indian fruit salads. But what lies beneath the sweetness is something many aren't aware of: an enzyme called bromelain. Bromelain is great for digestion as it helps break down proteins, but it also stimulates bowel activity. This may sound like a good thing if you're struggling with constipation, but eating pineapple late at night can create an unexpected issue. An elderly lady in Chennai shared that she often ate pineapple slices after dinner, hoping it would help ease her digestion. While it did make her bowel movements better, she noticed an uncomfortable side effect: increased pressure on her bladder around midnight, causing her to wake up before her bladder was even full. The reason? When you lie down after consuming pineapple, the intestines become more active, which increases the pressure on nearby organs, including the bladder. This false urgency can make you feel the need to urinate even if your bladder isn't truly full. If you enjoy sweet, refreshing fruits after dinner, it might be best to swap pineapple with a less acidic fruit like papaya or a small pear. These are calming and much easier on your bladder, ensuring you don't wake up unnecessarily. 3. Grapes. Small but deceptive grapes. Small, sweet, and a common snack in many homes, often chilled and ready for the evening. While grapes may seem harmless, they can cause hidden discomfort for many seniors. Grapes contain natural sugars, and when consumed late at night or on a full stomach, they can begin to ferment in the gut. This fermentation process leads to gas, bloating, and pressure in the lower abdomen, which in turn puts pressure on the bladder. One retired schoolteacher from Lucknow shared how he loved eating black grapes, but often felt bloated and restless at night. The pressure from the gas built up in his belly, pushing against his bladder and causing him to wake up multiple times. Additionally, the skins of grapes can be harder to digest, especially for older adults with slower gut movement. Undigested skins can produce more gas and contribute to that feeling of heaviness. If you enjoy grapes, consider eating them earlier in the day, and don't eat them chilled or with milk-based dishes. A simple trick is to peel the skins before consuming them. This will help avoid the digestive discomfort that can trigger unnecessary bathroom breaks during the night. 4. Citrus juices, a hidden trouble. Let's talk a bit more about citrus juice, a seemingly healthy and refreshing choice. Freshly squeezed orange or lemon juice might feel like an innocent drink, but when consumed too late in the day, it can trigger the same issues as whole citrus fruits. Citrus juices are rich in citric acid, which, as we've discussed, can irritate the bladder lining and increase the acidity of urine. If you enjoy a glass of citrus juice after dinner, it's best to have it earlier in the day when your bladder is less sensitive. For seniors especially, those experiencing bladder issues, it's a good idea to avoid citrus juices after sunset to ensure a peaceful night's sleep. 5. Tomatoes. A surprisingly acidic culprit. Lastly, let's not forget tomatoes, a staple in many Indian dishes, both as a vegetable and a fruit. Tomatoes are rich in acids, particularly citric acid and malic acid. For many, they may not be perceived as a fruit that directly affects the bladder, but in older adults, their acidic nature can be troublesome, especially when consumed late in the evening. Tomatoes can irritate the bladder lining, leading to that uncomfortable urge to urinate at night. Whether you're enjoying a tomato-based curry or a simple salad with tomato slices, it's important to be mindful of when you eat them. If tomatoes are a part of your nightly routine, consider switching them to earlier in the day and opting for gentler, bladder-friendly alternatives in the evening. In conclusion, the fruits we choose to eat can significantly impact our sleep and bladder health. By carefully considering when and what fruits we consume, especially in the evening, we can make simple but effective changes that promote restful sleep and comfort. So whether it's a ripe banana or a refreshing pear, let nature's bounty support your health in the most gentle way possible. If you've found these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share your experiences with these fruits in the comments. Your feedback means the world to me. It's easy to think that eating fruits is simply about choosing something healthy and delicious to end the day with, but the reality is a little more complicated. Fruits like oranges, pineapples, and grapes, though they are nutritious, can have an adverse effect when eaten together, especially after sunset. The acidity in these fruits, when combined, can create an environment with a low pH in the bladder, causing irritation and discomfort. While eating these fruits in moderation might not cause harm, individually combining them in the evening can lead to a cycle of frequent urination, false urges, and disrupted sleep. Now you might wonder, why is this such a big issue? Well, the truth is that juices in particular deliver concentrated forms of both acid and sugar directly into your system, often faster than the whole fruit would. This makes them even more potent in their effects on the bladder, particularly when consumed late at night. Instead of reaching for a glass of juice after dinner, there are more bladder-friendly alternatives. For a refreshing choice that won't disturb your bladder, try a warm cup of water with a slice of soft pear or a few cubes of room-temperature watermelon during the day. These fruits are gentle hydrating and will support your digestive process without placing extra strain on your bladder, especially before bedtime. It's about finding that balance, hydration without disruption. Next, let's talk about tomatoes, a fruit that is more commonly used as a vegetable in many Indian kitchens. Tomatoes are rich in flavor, color, and essential nutrients, and we see them in almost every curry. But when it comes to raw tomatoes, particularly in salads or as slices eaten late at night, they can quietly stress your bladder. The culprit here is oxalic acid, a compound found in tomatoes that can increase the formation of tiny crystals in the urine. For older adults with already sensitive urinary tracts, these crystals can irritate the bladder walls, leading to more frequent urination. It's a subtle problem, but over time, it can make a noticeable difference in your sleep quality. One elderly couple in Ahmedabad shared their experience of eating raw tomato-onion salad with every dinner. After they replaced the raw tomatoes with boiled carrots or steamed beans, they noticed an improvement in their sleep. This small change helped them avoid the discomfort of nighttime bladder urges. So if you love tomatoes, there's no need to stop eating them altogether. Just make sure to enjoy them cooked in your sabzi and avoid eating them raw at night. This adjustment won't compromise the taste of your meals, but can make a big difference in how your bladder behaves. So as we've explored, there are fruits that, though seemingly harmless, can disrupt your sleep if consumed too late in the evening. Orange, pineapple, grapes, citrus juice mixes, and raw tomatoes all have their place in a healthy diet, but they are best enjoyed before sunset. As we get older, it's not just about what we eat, it's also about when we eat it. Timing becomes crucial. You don't need a drastic lifestyle change to improve your sleep or bladder health. Sometimes it's as simple as shifting when you enjoy certain foods. Imagine the difference it could make. A peaceful night's sleep that starts with a gentle decision made earlier in the evening, instead of a restless night spent hopping out of bed every hour. In Ayurveda, there's a fundamental concept known as Agni, or digestive strength. According to this ancient science, our Agni begins to slow down after sunset, making our bodies more delicate and sensitive to what we consume. Even modern science recognizes that after evening, the body's ability to digest, absorb, and eliminate becomes slower and more subtle. For older adults, this means that eating fruit late in the evening can have a different effect on the body compared to when we were younger. Fruits high in water content like watermelon, grapes, or citrus fruits can lead to fluid retention and put additional pressure on the bladder during the night. Rather than offering comfort, these fruits can cause bloating, frequent urination, and even mild acidity. It's not just about avoiding certain fruits, it's about choosing the right time to eat them. For fruits that are high in water, such as watermelon or oranges, the best time to enjoy them is before 500 p.m. This allows the body to process the fluid and balance the urinary rhythm before nightfall. Fruits that are calming on the bladder, like bananas, pears, and papayas, are best consumed in the evening, but at least 2 hours before bedtime. This window ensures that digestion is finished, preventing unnecessary signals from the bladder that would wake you up in the middle of the night. And here's an important point. Fruits should never be eaten together with a full dinner. Allow your rice and curry to complete their journey in your stomach first. Then, if needed, enjoy some fruit later as a light snack. This gives your body the time it needs to properly process and digest food, rather than causing unnecessary pressure on your bladder. At this stage of life, your body isn't asking for more food. It's asking for better food choices, better timing, and better understanding of what feels right for you. By paying attention to the subtle signals your body sends, you can enjoy better sleep and a more comfortable night. Remember, good health doesn't require drastic changes. Sometimes it begins with something as simple as choosing the right fruit at the right time. As we grow older, our bodies start sending quieter signals, and by understanding these signals with care, we can improve our overall well-being without stress or discomfort. I remember a message from Meena Ghee, a retired teacher from Pune, who used to drink a glass of orange juice after dinner every evening, thinking it would aid digestion. But after many restless nights, she realized that this small habit was the cause of her frequent awakenings. After switching to a small slice of papaya at 700 p.m., she was able to sleep for 6 full hours without waking up. No medicine, no special routine, just one simple, gentle change. This is the power of understanding your body with care, no pressure, no hard rules, just awareness. So today, I encourage you to make one small shift. Try eating calming fruits like bananas or papayas in the evening, and move acidic or juicy fruits like oranges and pineapples to the early afternoon. Give it just 3 days. Observe your sleep, notice how your bladder behaves, and pay attention to how your mornings feel. You deserve rest. You deserve peace. You deserve to wake up feeling refreshed and not tired from the night before. Now that you know which fruits to embrace and which to avoid after dinner, the choice is in your hands. And sometimes one wise choice today can become a peaceful habit tomorrow. We've learned not only about fruits, but also about listening to your body with patience and love. By choosing the right fruit at the right time, you can experience peaceful sleep and gentle mornings. It's not always about making big changes, it's about making thoughtful, small shifts that can lead to better health and a more comfortable life. If something in this video resonated with you or reminded you of your own experiences, I'd love to hear from you. Please share your thoughts in the comments below or simply write the word HOPE if that's what you're feeling today. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon to get updates, and share this video with someone you care about, a friend, neighbor, or family member who could also benefit from these tips. Until we meet again, may your nights be quiet, your sleep deep, and your heart light.